All right, welcome to night 8 of DataViz ODSA Spring 2024. I gave you guys a little preview, but the goal of tonight is really just the final assignment, so to say. It takes a little bit of everything we've learned from the previous 7 weeks and culminates it into a really nice self-service dashboard, which I've showed you guys a few times. I know some of you asked about like past homework assignments and catching up and stuff like that. Do not worry about that. I think it'd be good to do if you haven't, to go back and finish those out. But really, the goal of this is more like objective-based learning as opposed to assignment-based learning. So as long as you guys have learned enough to complete the kind of final project here, you have learned enough to get your certificate. So I have these really, really nice, pretty certificates here that come in these pretty folders and are signed by Nate and I. The way tonight will work is I'll do a quick preview. I'll pretty much show you exactly how to build this at a super quick high level. Then I'll set you guys loose. I have a requirement sheet here as well too, which has a ton of helpful tips and hints on how to complete this. I'll send it in the Slack channel since I know it's hard to read up here. And then I'll just kind of be walking around as you guys have questions. I think like worst case scenario, you guys are done by 8. I think best case scenario, you guys can wrap up at 7 and it'll just kind of be like self-time. So as soon as you guys shoot me the Tableau public link, I'll come and give you your certificate and then you are good to go. I am very, very proud of everything that we've learned and accomplished. It's a jam-packed 8 nights, I know. I was actually talking to Nate on my way in today. You guys are definitely we got a lot more done as opposed to the first time teaching this class. So I know we rushed and jam-packed a lot, but I am really happy with everything that we got done. So there's a lot to be proud of there. Monday, SQL class will start with Jeremy. I remember the professor's name this time. Same time, same place. Different material, different instructor. So tonight will be my last time seeing you guys, but you have my Slack. I will send my contact phone number, email as well too. If you guys ever have any questions or just want to meet up and chat DataViz, more than happy to do that. Nate will be in attendance on Monday to introduce Jeremy, just like he did to me, and he will talk through next steps on the certificate ladder, internship, resume help, stuff like that as well too. Trying to think if there's anything else I missed. Other than that, fantastic job. And I would say as we like dive into this assignment, ask a ton of questions, like open book, open note, open teacher for a reason. So like don't spend 3 hours trying to figure something out by yourself. Raise your hand, I'll come around. Other people probably have the same question and let's get this done as soon as possible. So any admin questions or anything about certificates, course, Monday, tonight, anything before we get going? Cool. So the self-service dashboard here, I've previewed it a couple times, so I'm not going to do a really comprehensive demo, but essentially there's a little parameter here that people can choose which measure they want to see. When they update it, both the map updates as well as the coloring on the scatter plot, you can click into a specific state and it filters the scatter plot for just that state. The scatter plot is also dynamic in the fact that you can change both the Y and the X axis. So right now I'm looking at orders by sales. I can change that to be discount by average discount. Oh, wait, I guess that makes sense that they're correlated, quantity, stuff like that. I can also change what it's grouping by. So right now it's grouped by subcategory. I can change that to shipping mode, to city, product name, everything like that. And then the last kind of cool thing you can do is if you select into the menu here, there's this learn more option, which opened on my other screen, but goes out to the Nebraska Wikipedia page. So let's just kind of tick through this list of requirements. This will take like 5 minutes for me to go through. And I will essentially preview and show you guys everything that you need to build. So if you pay close attention here, it should be pretty easy. So the first thing is just creating a parameter that allows the users to choose between total profit, total sales, average discount, average days to ship, and average profit margin. So that's on this map view, although it is right here. It's used in both of these, but you only need to create it once. So we go out here, we can see what that looks like. I'm calling it, in my documentation, I called it parameter 1. So I'm going to title it that just so everyone's aligned on what it looks like. This parameter is just a list of these measures that we're wanting to show. I actually have a few extra in my example that aren't in the requirement doc. but days to ship, discount, profit, profit margin, so on and so forth. Notice that some of these are calculated fields. So for instance, the CF underscore days to ship is what I called it. You guys will need to make a calculated field, which we've done before. It's just the difference between the order date and the ship date. And then for every parameter you make, remember that you need to create a correlated field to actually bring that in. So in this case, it's just real simple. If days to ship, then days to ship. If discount, discount, orders, orders, so on and so forth. So that will give you everything you need to create your metric to show here on both the states and the coloring for the scatter plot. Then the second big one will be the what you're grouping by here. So the breakout here. This is going to be a dimension parameter, right? So we're choosing which dimension we want to group it by. So this one's just titled breakout. This is just going to be category, shipping mode, subcategory, product name, and city. So those are all just straight from this list over here. And again, you need to create a breakout calculated field for it. So when category, then category, when ship mode, then ship mode, so on and so forth. And then the last two parameters you'll need to make, I call it x-axis and y-axis. These are actually going to be exactly like your parameter one that we made here. So helpful hint, you can just go duplicate and then just go in here and change the name. So you don't have to create those 3 separate times, because again, those are the same days to ship, discount, profit, profit margin, sales, orders that we already created, but you will have to create a separate calculated field for it. So y-axis label here, same thing. Oh wait, that's the axis label. You don't have to worry about that. X-axis, when days to ship, then days to ship. I'm using a case statement. This is from last year, actually. You guys can use your normal if, else if, like we're used to. It's the same exact thing, just different. The same but different. And then the y-axis. So then, let's go ahead and get rid of this because you don't need to worry about it. You just drag those calculated fields up here, x-axis and y-axis. So when you change those parameters, the axes change, updated based on that. Let me pause before the dashboard actions. Ask any questions that you may have around. That's essentially just creating parameters, creating a map, and creating a scatter plot. Any questions on that? And again, obviously, once you start doing it, it'll come around. But
Word doc that you're going to send will have the things in.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I showed that, then I kind of went away from it.
Okay.
So create the current parameters. Here are the different things that you need to have in there. Days to ship and profit margin and calculated fields. Make sure you guys may run into issues with aggregations. Make sure that you're aggregating them the same way. Colored map by the parameter. Create the scatter plot. We'll need 2 more measure parameters. They're exactly the same. So copy and paste. I'd recommend titling them measure parameter x-axis, y-axis. Remember, you'll need a calculated field for each. And then a dimension parameter. This is what you'll be grouping by. And then just make sure you color it the same way that you colored the map here. So that gets us to our 2 main views done. That's going to be about 90% of the work, I'd say. Then you'll just want to make sure you toss them in the dashboard. Here, I'd take some time to make sure you clean them up a bit. Remember the chart junk and the data ink ratio, white space, all that good stuff. Make sure they're evenly spaced and look pretty. Notice how I have, one parameter over here that corresponds to the color. And then I have my 3 parameters that update the scatter plot over by the scatter plot. So just make sure it looks all right. Then the last 2 things will be the dashboard actions, right? So when we click into a state, have it update over here. Remember to do that. You're going to go dashboard actions. And then this will be a filter action. I already have it created here, so we'll edit it. The source sheet is just going to be the one that you have it clicking into. The target sheet, in this case, is just going to be sheet 2. You don't need to worry. You can use all fields since we just have the state on there. Remember to run that on the select, and clearing the selection will show all values. Again, if you have questions to that part, I'll come around. And then the very last step will be in the menu option that learn more. Again, that's just another dashboard action. This is going to be a go to URL. And here you're just going to type in that Wikipedia URL, get rid of the state like Nebraska or whatever, and insert in our state right here. And again, that is also all outlined here. Pull them in, make sure it looks good. Create a dashboard action to filter the scatter plot selected on the state. Create a dashboard action that goes to the Wikipedia page. And then very last thing, make sure the titles make sense. Remember that you can drag and drop parameters in there. So it says sales versus profit or discount versus profit, what we talked about last night. Make sure the tooltips make sense. So remember, sometimes with calculated fields, they can look kind of sloppy. Just make sure they look nice and clean. What else do I have? Clean up the chart junk and data ink ratio. Feel free to take whatever liberties you want from a design standpoint. It doesn't have to be side by side like this. It doesn't have to be this boring red to blue color thing. You don't even have to use these fonts. If you want to make a black dashboard or a tan one or something like that, feel free. And then just when you're ready to have me check it, I'll come around, make sure everything looks good, publish to Tableau Public, and then I will include that link. I take attendance every night. I will include the link by your name for like the final link. And something that Nate's going to talk about when he does like the resume building that I mentioned in my very first class is like including a Tableau Public link on your resume is like a huge green flag. So that will be when we turn those in for the certificates. Any questions? Otherwise, I will drop the doc in the Slack channel. Would it be more beneficial to have the doc up here or the dashboard up here? Dashboard up here, doc on your own. Okay.
Charlie, I have two questions. So
it looks somewhat pretty here.
first one is for those of us that are not there. Can you hear me?
All right, sorry, Bianca, I didn't have the chat up beside me. Yes, Nate will be mailing these certificates for people that are not in person tonight. So you don't have to worry about that. And then obviously just ping the chat in here or speak through the loud. You're connected to like the booming loudspeakers here. So give me a heads up and we can share a screen and I can walk you guys through any questions that you have online as well too. Other than that,
Can you hear me?
good luck. I'll walk around. I'm also going to play some lo-fi music here so we're not just sitting in silence.
Can you hear me now? Hello? I'm not so perfect, baby,
Sorry, Bianca, I cannot hear you. Let me turn up my speakers. You want to try one more time?
Can you hear me now?
Okay, nothing. Let me switch
Testing.
my, see if I can change my audio over. Okay, try now.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I got you now.
Okay. All
Sorry
right.
about that.
That's okay.
I'm not so perfect, baby, yeah, you are. I'm not so perfect, baby, yeah, you are. I'm not so perfect, baby, yeah, you are. I'm not so perfect. 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 I'm done feeling worthless and perfect. You hit me where it hurts. You put the blade right on my wrist and slid onto the spurts of blood red. That's just how I'm feeling. You tell me that you love me, but that you go leaving. Why? You're so surprised. You're a demon in disguise. These past 2 weeks, all I've been doing is crying, tired of putting on my effort, but never receiving you. Tell me I'm a piece of shit and that I really feel it. I'm not enough and I'm sorry. I really love you and I'm sorry. I struggle at showing and I'm sorry. You pretend to smile and I'm sorry. No, no, no. I'm done feeling worthless and perfect. You hit me where it hurts. You put the blade right on my wrist and slid onto the skirts of blood. That's just how I'm feeling. You tell me that you love me, but that you go leaving. Why? You're so surprised. You're a demon in disguise. These past 2 weeks, all I've been doing is crying, tired of putting on my effort, but never receiving you. Tell me I'm a piece of shit and that I really feel it. I'm not enough and I'm sorry. I really love you and I'm sorry. I struggle at showing and I'm sorry. You pretend to smile and I'm sorry. No, no, no. No, no. Just let me know so swear down your just let me know so you swear down your just let me know so swear down your just let me know so Closer interest, you won't find a better thing. Swear it out from your end. Just let me know so I won't you. Closer interest, you won't find a better thing. Swear it out from your end. Just let me know so I won't you. Closer interest, you won't find a better thing. Swear it out from your end. Just let me know so I won't you. Closer interest, you won't find a better thing. Swear it out from your end. Just let me know so I won't you.
Yeah. So like right now.
How can you say that it's ours? All that to me. How can you say that it's ours? All that to me. How can you say that it's all that to me? How can you say that it's all that to me?
That's
Oh yeah. Real free systems
How can you say that it's all that to How can you say that it's all that to me? How can you say that it's all that to me? How can you say that it's all that to me?
So far so good.
How can you say that it's all that to me? How can you say that it's all that to me? How can you say that it's all that to me? How can you say I was hanging with you and then I realized I didn't think it was true. I was surprised when I found out I'd fallen for you. I didn't want to believe my feelings for you. I didn't want to believe that I could lose you. If I told you just how I felt, but I can't help it. I'm falling for you, and I can't quit it.
'cause I'm stuck on you. And it might be pathetic and you might be skeptical, but I just want to be with you. Please tell me, boy, can you get a clue or come through? 'Cause I just want to be with you. I'm scared of telling you how I feel. Maybe it's better if I just try to conceal the truth for me and for you. But I'm still stuck on you. Ooh, ooh. I'm still falling for you, for you.
Light as a feather when I'm floating through, reading through the daily news, measuring the hurt within the golden rule. Centimeters in ether, I'm heating the speaker. Motivational teacher with words that burn people. Singing the headlines, line with discord. It's either genocide or the planet in uproar. Never good. The rules of paradise are never nice. The best laid plans of mice and men are never right. I'm just a vagabond with flowers for Algernon. An average Joe who knows what the fuck is going on. It's the hope of my thoughts that I travel upon. Fly like an arrow of God until I'm gone. So drifting away like a feather in air. Letting my words take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical forever elevator. Riding the escalator to the something that is greater. So I'm drifting away like a feather in air. Letting my soul take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical forever elevator. Riding the escalator to the something that is greater. Taking chances, word tap dancing with wolves in the ice arena out there deep in the woods of Arizona. And some be out, life's ironic, ain't it? Trying to be Dali when I write surreal life up painted vivid. Habitat crazy insane. Watching propaganda 6 o'clock news and insane. Cultures clash, all black folk and white trash. They rebel in the cyberspace and might crash. Dash to millennium, a million miles of running. Had to speed it down, but I don't return gunning. Rambo style, gun hold, child gunning. Handful plow, 2 times loud, stunning. When it hits you, lift you off the earth like, hey yo, take you right back to earth. And niggas wonder why. They might wonder why this shit might happen, but it does. They go drifting away like a feather in air. Letting my words take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical forever elevator. Riding the escalator to the something that is.
Yep. Hold on 1 second. A lot of people have the same question here, so I'm going to show you guys in the parameter, let me turn off my relaxing lo-fi beats. And I called out in the notes, make sure to, since you're going between totals and averages, make sure to aggregate them in the calculated field. So we can just go through that real quick. So I've created this parameter 1 where I have days to ship, discount, profit margin. Well, we don't need all those. And then, or I created my parameter. When I create the calculated field, I'm going to type a new one since my old one was using an ugly case statement. Parameter 1 equals days.
Is parameter 1 the same as measure? Parameter?
Yes. Actually, I set this up wrong, so it won't be a great example, but make sure when I say aggregate them differently, I'm saying instead of just doing like before where we did then profit, and then the next one we'd have like average discount, and then we'd bring in like discount. We want to, if we just drug that over, it's going to do the same aggregation for all of them. So we're going to want to make sure to say then sum the profit, then average the discount, so on and so forth like that. That's what I mean. Sorry, this was small. That's what I mean when I say, since we're going between totals and averages, make sure to aggregate the measures inside your calculated field. So if a few of you are getting hung up on that, that would be what I mean by that. Perfect. Yeah. So then the nice thing I will use that. I'll use that. Yeah, that is color. And then Okay. So a few of you are getting to this point now. Once you create your parameter 1 and your measure parameter calculated field, so you get your coloring right for the states, you can essentially just duplicate that same thing twice for the x-axis and the y-axis. Just make sure you change the labels of those, obviously. And then your calculated field you can also duplicate twice, but make sure once you duplicate it, you go in there and change which parameter it's looking at. So this one, obviously I'm pointing at parameter 1. When I duplicate it to create my y-axis choice, x-axis choice, or whatever, I'll want to go in there and change the parameter that I'm looking at from being from parameter 1 to x-axis, y-axis, and so on. But the hard part is getting that first one done. Then the next two should be really easy with just kind of duplicating those. Do that same thing. Cool. Thank you. The stats. The color you said. Oh, Oh, yeah. I would also leave it like that. It's just right here. I was too. I was like, that looks super right. Looks like, oh. This is,
So I made, so I said,
Oh, no, that would be if we, that would work fine if we were just bringing that in.
Okay.
We're combining it.
Because I was starting to think chocolate feels like everything, but that's not.
Yeah, could be that way. But
Okay. So I did basically. Yep. And then average. But then is it? Or is it gonna dig different? Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, but maybe. That's it. Oh, this is what was happening too. Okay, it wasn't changing before either, so, okay.
Perfect. The good news is that's the hard part.
I think I got maybe a little confused because the sheet said to quote all the total sales and stuff like some,
Yeah.
some of those. And maybe that's what you were explaining before, but I'm so.
No. No worries.
Okay, so I've gotten through
That's the hard part. Boom. There we go. Yep. So then those should be parameter one should be done now. Yeah. Yep. Yep. All right, Doug. So for the aggregate part here, we created our parameter 1, which has these values. When we create our calculated field off of that, we'll just say if, let me go to a view that has it. Parameter 1's right here, so this is what we just created. Now we can do, let's call this, is your choice. If parameter 1 equals profit, then sum profit. Else if parameter 1 equals sales, then sum sales. And then the tricky part here would be when we get to like discount. Instead of summing the discount, we're going to want to average the discount.
Charlie, do you have to do that for each and every one of the choices?
Yes.
Okay, that's where, okay.
But once you get it done for this first parameter here, the good news is the X and the Y axis on the scatter plot will be exactly the same. So you can just duplicate that parameter and title it X axis and Y axis. And then you can duplicate this same, I didn't save it, but you can duplicate the same calculated field and then you'll just go in and edit that to, instead of looking at parameter 1, to look at your x-axis parameter. So the good news is you only have to type them all out once, and then you should be able to do some duplication to speed that next process along. Doug, hopefully that aggregation part made sense. I am going to retype it though, and I'll just leave it up on my screen for a bit in case anyone's still following along on that part. So this is what that will look like. The only thing you'll need to add in is when you create your calculated fields for the profit margin and the days to ship, obviously you'll just add in a couple additional lines that have those values as well too.
Oh, I get it. The coding part. Okay.
one more time. They wanted that. Yeah. We all have those first three back out. So that's the same thing.
Yeah, and they also have detailed breakout. I'm not sure, but my. Right. I didn't have this one. I'm not sure why I'm missing.
So
It is only gets much data, so. I made my notes.
So
Now, using the most obvious thing. Why is it just like a straight? Oh, I'm not.
yeah, this is great.
Is that?
Yeah.
Charlie, I have a question.
Yeah.
So, can I share my screen so you can
Yep.
see if what I'm doing is even correct?
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
There should be a little present button down below.
What do I want to share? I want to share my entire screen here. Okay, so is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I completely off kilter here?
This looks perfect.
So the one that I can't figure out is this one. So I went back and I looked to see, because what it's doing, if I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, is we're essentially coding, right? Like this is coding.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I was trying to do. And so I was trying to figure out like where that's pulling from.
Yeah. So we just haven't created our average days to ship yet. So go ahead and close out of this and create a new calculated field. Yep. And this is going to be, it's been a few weeks now, but we can call this days to ship. And this is going to be that date diff function.
Say that again. Hold on.
Date
Let me
diff.
turn the volume up because I can barely.
Oh yeah, I'm also blaring.
Okay, what you said, it's going to be the what?
Date diff. So if you just type in date, and then it's going to be that third option there. And then you're going to want to type in a single quotation, and then day, all lowercase, and then another single quotation, then a comma, and order date. Yep. Another comma, ship date.
And so is this further down in the steps? Like where is this? Where did I miss this?
No, it's just so in the steps there, it will say note days to ship and profit margin are calculated fields. So we just need to create those first. So we just created days to ship. So if we go back to Tableau, go ahead and hit OK. Now if we go to our measure choice again, now we'll be able to put in that field we just created.
What was it?
Days to ship. Yep.
There it is. Okay.
And then go ahead and hit enter and type in end.
It still says there's errors. Hold on.
Yep.
Let me see.
We just have to type in
end. Yep.
Boom.
Okay.
So now that should be good. Go ahead and hit OK. And now drag.
Drag it up there.
Yeah. If you want, go ahead and create a new sheet. And then just go ahead and double click on state, and that will pop up a map right away. Perfect. And now drag measure choice that we just created onto the color. Boom. And now where it says parameter 1 down below, click on the arrow and click show parameter. Okay, so now go ahead and click into a few of those options there in the parameter 1 drop down on the right, the one that just popped up on the right side of your screen where it says average discount. Click on that. Yep. And click into a few different options here. So total profit's working. Average discount's not working. We'll come back to that. Average days to ship is working. Average profit margin working. Total profit, I think it's the only one.
So the only one that's not working is the average discount?
Yep. So let's go ahead and click back into our measure choice. On the left side, measure choice. Yep. So I think we probably just have drag that down a little bit so we can see our parameter as well.
Drag.
Yeah, that down or to the left. We want to see our options. There we go. So average discount, you have a capital D, but a lowercase in here, so it's not mapping up exactly.
Where you look? Oh, right here.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, and this is totally, it's just coding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
So now that's working great. So you've already duplicated your x-axis and your y-axis for the parameter, which is good. So now we'll just want to duplicate. Let's go ahead.
But I didn't do anything with him, so I need to do something with him, though, right?
Did you duplicate him from your parameter 1?
Well, before I, can I just redo it?
Yeah.
Because when I did it, it was before I fixed all the coding pieces, so I'm just gonna redo it.
Yeah, it's easy enough.
Oops. Well, I can do it this way too. Okay.
Perfect. So now we'll want to go ahead and duplicate your measure choice. And then go ahead and edit this. So now instead of where it says if parameter 1 equals total profit, change parameter 1
Oh, okay. To x-axis. I got you.
Yep.
Now, do I have to go down all the way and do this? Can I just do this?
If you double click, it will copy, and then if you double click on parameter 1, you should be able to paste. Perfect. So now
same thing here.
Yep, but in your
Yep, in the measures choice. Duplicate this, right?
Yeah.
Well,
and then the one you just did, make sure to title it, x-axis choice or whatever.
What just happened? Where did it go?
It's just down. They just stored it alphabetically.
Oh, okay. So this one is.
Oh, I think you're it's
See it. That don't work as good.
And then just change the title of it to be y-axis while we're in here. Perfect. So now go ahead and create a new sheet. And just go ahead and double click your x-axis choice up in, that one. And then double click your y-axis choice.
Aha, I see.
We're going now.
Moving.
So now you'll just have to create your last parameter, which will be the dimension parameter. So that's where you will bring in category, shipping mode, subcategory, product category.
Oh, I can't spell. How do you spell dimension?
D-I-M-N-E-S, D-I-M-E-N-S-I-O-N. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. I think I can, because it's the same thing, right? I mean, it's.
Yep. It'll just be, if you scroll down a little bit, that one, number B.
Scatter plot. Okay. I think I can continue from here.
Cool.
So, okay. Thank you.
Question. Absolutely. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is true.
This work.
I can go ahead and publish that. Should be in Slack. Enjoy SQL and best of luck in your 0.5K. And reach out if you ever have any questions. Yes.
I'll come right up there. Perfect, yeah. Awesome. Publish it and shoot me the link on Slack, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, go Yes. Yeah. Boom. Sweet. Publish it. Shoot me the link on Slack.
Grab Moses real quick.
Awesome. Thank you. Hey, thanks for pleasure. Yep.
You be here, kid. You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
Their choices.
Yeah.
And so we just like see it as and so if I want to do it, but also that we can hear side by side. So that was a part of it. It was a great because it was like, and I can't write a line. Of course, I'm like all these things.
Hey Charlie, I got a question for you.
Oh yeah. question. Yeah.
So,
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Step by step.
Yeah. And so, those connections, so that's
Yeah. I mean, I've already, yeah, we had already talked about that. Right. Yeah. How do you say no to that?
I gotta get this
Yeah.
person to go in and ask the question again,
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
I know. I'll come back around. I just want to make sure I'm answering all the questions here.
Hey Troy, I got a question for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second.
Sounds good.
Yeah, shoot.
So I was attempting to make the calculated field for the scatter plot.
Yep.
Specifically, I was trying to make the oh goodness, let me get it back. The x-axis and y-axis calculated field.
Yep.
And when I enter everything in, it's giving me an error saying cannot mix aggregate and
Okay.
non-aggregate
Can
comparison.
you share your screen?
I can if you give me a second. I'm working on my desktop with
Okay.
my actual one that I'm working on, but I can get it pulled up.
Oh, that's okay. Can you maybe just shoot me the copy and paste your calculation into Slack to me?
Yeah, absolutely.
The one that's giving you the error.
All right, that's sent your way.
Yeah, so this will be. Do you just grab this from my example on Tableau?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the error that's giving you?
Wait up 1 second. It's telling me cannot mix. What is it? Cannot mix aggregate and non-aggregate comparisons, or result in case expressions.
Did you change any of the calculated fields?
All the calculated fields are looking like they should be working,
Okay.
which is why I'm sitting here like, what exactly is going on?
So what I would do is just for something like this, what I typically do to troubleshoot it is like if you just like kind of go one by one.
Okay.
If you see my screen that I'm sharing here, and like see if that gets rid of the error.
Okay.
If it does, then you know that one's fine. Then go to the next one here. That one's fine. And then once you find the one that's giving you the issue, you should be able to click into that specific calculated field. And what I'm guessing is like one of them either has an aggregation or doesn't have an aggregation in there.
Okay.
So one, like all of these will be aggregated already, and then one of them won't be or something like that. But that's how I'd kind of start troubleshooting it there.
Okay. Cool. I can go ahead and give that a try. Because I got the first sheet with the the profit margin mistakes. I have all that down. But giving me grief over on the other sheet. So
Okay. Well, here you go. Now that you can share your screen, this works perfect. So click into sheet 2. Or no, that's me sharing my screen.
yeah, that's you.
That's so funny. Okay. Well, yeah, try that problem, troubleshooting there, and then I'll circle back around in about 5 minutes so we can dive back in if you want.
Sounds good. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to show you something here.
Okay.
Mine just doesn't look the same for some reason. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Why is it so linear?
Well, let's try clicking into, like maybe let's just change our.
You see that? Like, why did I somewhere?
Probably here. Let's go look at mine here. If I go profit and average discount by product name. Yeah, that's what mine looks like too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just you could change your x-axis or y-axis or something to, like here, change it to. Let's get a good one, like profit and sales.
What'd you just?
Like move your y-axis parameter on the right. Yeah, change that to profit on the right, like in the drop down. Yep. The one below that, you can leave that one as profit and then change that one to sales. And then instead of product name, let's click into like subcategory.
Oh, it's just how I have the data.
Yeah.
And so when I was trying to change the colors of these, there's so many, like I couldn't really, like to try to make the colors match the.
Oh, yeah. No, so to make the colors match, go ahead and drag your measure choice from the left onto your color. Yep. So then that will be the same colors as the, since you have the measure choice on your color here.
So to change, so I got to edit this one.
Nope, they'll be the same. So like click into product name, go to sheet 3 and click like product name, something that gives you a lot of them. Product name was working earlier. Why is it not now? Your dimension parameter.
Why is it okay? So.
Oh, sorry. Bring your dimension parameter from the left. Sorry, dimension. Do you have a dimension choice?
Yeah.
Field. Yeah, bring that onto detail.
Okay, that's what the problem.
Get rid of the category. That third blue pill. Get rid of that one. Yeah. There you go. So now if you click into like product name.
Or do I need a label?
Yeah. If you wanted to, it would just be the dimension choice onto the label as well.
So I want to choose the dimension choice versus choosing the category or whatever.
Yep.
It's like the dimension choice. So like with yours, it's like, you know, much smaller, like furniture.
Yeah. So if you just click into like category or subcategory on the right in your dimension parameter.
Oh, that's why I didn't have it sorted correctly. Duh, Charlie.
Yeah, it's all working out perfect. You're not giving yourself enough credit.
Okay. All right. I think I'm on the right track here.
Yeah. So you're at a perfect spot. Now just bring both of those into a dashboard and hook up the actions, and you should be good to go.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'll be right back.
I did the same thing for everything here. Sir. Right.
Issues, but we're trying to
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. And like how often they meet.
Right.
Every year.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what,
True fact check that.
right,
Yeah.
and so that's our, that's where I am with this
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So, good.
I use like a block to make a line, and then I just use
Perfect. Shoot me that link. Sir. Thank you very much.
Charlie, I accidentally got rid of my x-axis, and I can't figure out how to get it back.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Carmen, I'm looking at your messages right now. In your days to ship, you actually just want to get rid of that first if, and then everything should work perfect. You have everything typed out correctly. And then in your second list, all you need to do is just drop an end at the like END at the end of all that. I'll type that up real quick. Oops. And respond to your teams. All right, Carmen, I just sent you those two things based on the two screenshots. Feel free to Slack me if those don't work. And then, Bianca, what was your question?
Figured it out. And I think I'm done.
Cool. 1 second. Doug, do you you can either share your screen, or if you've already published it, you can shoot me the link, and I can take a quick peek at it. Oh, whoops, I didn't have you add to this page. Sorry. Are you able to share your screen, Doug? If not, I'm not sure if the mic's working. I'm not hearing you. You can also publish to Tableau Public, and I can look at it there too. Oh, there you go. Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Are you able to share the screen?
It's not letting me. It wants me to restart my Chrome.
Do you have it like in a spot where it's wrapped up, or do you have a question?
I have it. Well, I'm on the part for the scatter plot.
Mhm.
I just can't get it to. I think I'm missing something.
Okay. On the, have you created your x-axis and your y-axis parameters?
Yes.
Okay. And then did you create your x-axis and y-axis calculate fields?
Yes.
Okay. And then are those both on your columns and rows like here?
Yes.
Okay. Have you created the breakout parameter, which is your dimension choice? So category, ship mode, subcategory.
I don't think I have.
Okay. So you'll want to create that. I have those listed out here. Create a dimension parameter that you'll use for the scatter plot by.
Oh, no, I did that already.
Okay. And then did you create the calculated field for that? So if category, then category.
No, I did not do that.
Cool. So you'll want to make this, and then you just have to drag that onto like the details here. And then that's what will make it scatter.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep. And then Bianca, did you say you're ready for me to take a peek? Maybe. Sweet. We got a published viz. Let me poke around here. All right, x-axis works, y-axis works, dimension parameter works. Clicking in here, filters. So the last thing you need, Bianca, is just that go-to URL. So just another dashboard action there that types in, like when you click on the state, it goes to the state Wikipedia page. But other than that, it looks fantastic.
I have a question.
Okay.
Is the breakout the same thing as the dimension?
Yep.
It's just named differently.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yep.
So when I go and I try to add the URL, it doesn't give me the option for state, like to put the state in there. Is it because I'm not on the right sheet, or is that?
1 second. I'm typing up a message back to Carmen. Okay. Do you mind sharing your screen?
Sure.
It's just a little easier for me to talk through. Okay. Got you here.
So,
Yep.
but then it doesn't give me the option for state.
If you type in, actually, that was happening to Zanelle's too. Just go ahead and type in like, I don't know how to describe it, the less than sign. Get out of this insert thing, like in your URL.
Oh, sorry.
All good.
Here?
Yep, go and copy and paste that in. Backspace out Nebraska. All right, then less than sign. And then just go and type in capital S, state. And then greater than sign. There we go.
Weird.
So that was happening to Zanelle's too, and I'm not sure why, where it wasn't showing it in the insert list, but then if you typed it in, it worked fine. So now change the name from hyperlink 1 to just type in like learn more. Cool. Hit OK and OK. And now if you click into one of these and hover, so go ahead and click. There you go. Now you should be able to click learn more.
Okay, yep.
And opens it up. Perfect. So I already go ahead and hit save. It should be the same link, so I already have that. And then the Nate will mail your certificate.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you. All right, copy, paste. Yep. I pasted that wrong. Okay.
So I'm trying to ask. Oh. Yeah, and I can see that the circles are full. Oh, yeah, so all you need to do is change that. And I added a filter. Nice. If you just click on shoot, it can go on there. There you go. Yeah. Sometimes I'll do these things. Kind of last like that. And then oh, do you use yeah, I think this looks great. Yeah. Go ahead and publish that. Shoot me
in Slack.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Paloma, I just saw your message here. Walk through the calculated fields for dimension.
Yes, I think I'm just kind of stuck there.
Yeah. So I called it breakout, but it should be the same. So do you have the parameter created for it?
Yes.
Category, ship mode, all that.
Yes.
And then have you created a calculated field yet?
No.
Okay, so you'll want to create a calculated field, and it will be the same sort of thing that we've done before, where, again, yours will be called dimension, whatever it is, equals. Right, so on and so forth. You'll want to type all those in. But same format as before. And then when you have that done, all you have to do is drag that onto details, and then it will break it out by whatever you select here. Does that make sense?
Can I try to share my screen with you?
Yep, absolutely. Any luck there? Or you?
It must be a Mac thing because it's also telling me the same thing that I told Doug to restart it. Darn
Okay.
Mac. Okay.
If you just want to, if you want, you can send me a screenshot in Slack, or if you just want to talk through, like, is it giving you an error or?
No. Did you want a screenshot of what it said, or do you want a screenshot of mine?
Yeah. Is it, where are you stuck? Is it giving you an error, or are you just not getting it to populate?
I'm not getting it to populate.
Okay. So do you have the X and the Y axis done?
Yes.
Okay. And then I typically just kind of troubleshoot these one by one. So do you see any dots on your screen right now?
Just one.
Okay. And did you create this calculated field yet? The parameters one? Or the dimension one?
The dimension one? On the parameter, yeah.
Okay. So if you drag that onto the detail like this.
Okay.
Oh, whoops, I'm not sharing my screen. Probably confused on what I was talking about. My bad. If you drag the calculated field you made off the dimension onto the detail, then does it populate into multiple circles?
Let me see. I did drag it, but it did not populate the Yeah, I did drag the dimensions into the details, but nothing changed. Just still one.
Okay. Go ahead and send me a screenshot of your just like entire Tableau page, just like how I'm showing right now.
Okay.
Hey, Douglas, it does look like I can see your screen now. So if you had a question or something like that, I can walk through it with you. I can't hear you, though, if you're saying anything.
Can you hear me?
I got you. There you go. I got you.
Hello?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm right here on the dimensions. I think I didn't type this in right.
Yep. So get rid of. Oops. What do I need to do? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird.
So I do the
Right.
others.
So your dimensions are going to be the ship mode category, subcategory, things like that. So you'll want if dimension equals, like for right now, see in the top right of your screen, you have dimension is selected for ship mode. So if you just type in instead of total profit on that first line, it should be ship mode. And then instead of aggregating a sum of profits, we'll go ahead and get rid of that, the whole sum of profit, and just type in ship mode. Yep. So you'll do that for every option that you have in your dimension.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I see. All right.
And then that's what you'll drag onto your details.
Okay, and that's what will pop
That'll
up.
make it scatter. Yep.
Okay. I'll mess with that and I'll get back to you.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank you.
Ronnie, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep. And then I've got a couple questions. And then
Okay.
I'm going to wrap it up too.
Guys, I'll be right back.
get into this advisor for information, and it was website built using
Nice.
Micro.
Uh-huh.
But this was created in 20, so I'm gonna go back to my district and see, do I have access to this? But I guess not knowing about Power BI, but I wrote down, some of these.
Mhm.
Why, if this was 2022, so 2 years ago, if the state has this that we have to upload, or, we gotta get it somehow from us, when we walk in the doors, and I know there's a real-time overnight technique, but why, if we would be using their analytics, where does it say here? The advanced analytics website,
Mhm.
built by Power BI, why would our district be using Tableau?
Yeah.
When you're talking about scaling and the stuff we talked about on Monday night with Domo and stuff, I guess, and I don't know that we're actually, but this is real time on the Nebraska
Right.
website, so.
The only time I've seen people, the main sticking point for Power BI is as a Microsoft product. So people are already using the suite of Outlook.
Which
and-
we're an Office 365 district, but there's Google districts and stuff
Right.
too, so.
So that's typically, for large organizations, they're already using Microsoft.
But
Across the board, they use BI.
right, but why doesn't OPS?
So the bigger question is, why does OPS use it as well, and why are they using Tableau? It just seems like there's, like you called out, kind of a lack of alignment between the state and districts.
Yeah, and so those are some questions I go back with, but again, I mean, the class has been more than meaningful for me, but I know, kind of in this educational setting versus, I'll probably be more of a project manager type, in my
Well, you're asking the right
post-retirement.
questions right now.
Yeah.
So even just
Okay.
being able to know which questions to ask is.
Right, and like I
It's
said, I know I could drop a bullet point and I could follow your,
Yeah.
that's what do you want to call it, complier versus
Right.
an original thing, I'm trying to
Yeah.
learn and know what these tools are, but then to align and, build for the future. So I need to make sure my time's, valued and knowing I'm
Uh-huh.
working a full-time job and not gonna get certified tomorrow, but how can I be part of the solution of the
Right.
educational pipeline of the future, and maybe have skill set I could add to the industry post, retirement from an educational. I mean, obviously, this was just new information, like I said, that I wouldn't have, had I not stayed for that booster
Yeah.
meeting tonight.
Is
Even
your
had
first name Veronica?
this, Veronica,
Oh,
yeah.
I was looking
yeah.
for Ronnie in there.
I
Well, I'm
know.
gonna do this anyway. so
Yes,
you still take it
okay.
every night and
Yeah.
follow along, so.
Well, and my question other two were, will you likely be, I don't know what his format of the summer is, if he's gonna do another section, but, I may, just keep in touch with it, because
Yeah.
for me to sit in on it, and, I missed the 2 classes with, but
Yeah.
it was valuable to me, and if I can multitask and continue to build on
Yeah.
the link and make the connections. that's-
Absolutely.
I
Yeah,
figure it's my time, and the district isn't compensating me for any of it, and I'm not gonna, put it to work to make money tomorrow, but I'm, hopefully investing in the whole future of the data.
Right.
Because this is your second time
Yep.
teaching it. And that's what I wanna find out, who's on our advisory board and stuff too, that will intrigue me. Because I can't even name that at Burke right now.
Yeah. So I think, Paloma, looking at your screenshot here, the dimension you drug over was the parameter you created, which is good that you have that done. All right. Have a great night. But you
I'm gonna
still,
grab my stuff when I come back.
okay, sounds good. You still need to create the calculated field off of that parameter. So again, this is where you'll have, if breakout, oops. So yours is called dimension. But so you'll say if dimension equals, right, like ship mode and all your different options. Then ship mode. So you'll need to build out this calculated field, just like we did all the other ones. right? Obviously, but with your else ifs, and you'll have all your different options in here. But this will be called like dimension choice or whatever. This, once you create this calculated field, that's what you'll drag onto the details here.
Okay. I'll
Yep.
get that. Okay.
Let me know if that works.
Did I do something wrong?
Look here. Okay, this looks good.
So, and then I dragged it over here to the detail.
Okay.
But this
Yep.
is all it's going. I mean, unless
Perfect.
I'm doing
Yeah, this looks great. Working. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I just had to.
So I think go ahead and click into your the y-axis calculated field. I'm guessing it's happening to a couple other people too. Oh wait, no, that looks good. Average profit usage. Okay. Click into your x-axis calculated field. Okay, those all look good. So then go ahead and close out of that. Oh, thank you, Ronnie. Not sure. Oh, in your columns and rows at the top, you just have x-axis on both of those. So you'll just want to drag y-axis to one of them.
Oh, wow.
I think everything's working though. So now if you click around to a few different options here. Yep, that's updating. That's updating. Perfect. So I think we're good to go.
Okay, and then I just had to add this into a dashboard and then do those actions.
The dashboard actions. Yep.
Okay. I'll try to hurry up.
No worries.
Thank you.
The dashboard action should be the easy part here.
I was watching a video before class, so pretty familiar with it right now.
Yeah. It should just be, remember, just click dashboard, click actions. And then one of them is a filter action. Just make sure you have your map sheet, your other sheet. Select show all values. And then the learn more is just a go to URL option.
Okay.
And once you get those two added in, if you just want to shoot me the link, I can click through it on my end.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Same time on Monday?
Yep, same time, same place.
Okay, and I'll I'll watch the video, because I still am interested.
Mhm.
If I take vacation time and do some internship just to see what they.
Stay busy.
I'll work
Yeah.
with Nate and
And I sent my contact info in the Slack channel too, so feel
Okay.
free to reach out if you ever have any questions.
yeah, I will, and even that Doan or Dan, which.
Doan.
Doan,
Yep.
yeah, you got that connection.
Yeah, I'll shoot that over.
Take a look at, because I'd like to,
I will.
yeah,
Do I have your email?
it's
Not-
Ronnie where is that, at ops.org is my OPS one. But
Okay.
I signed up with my Gmail just because, so either one, but Ronnie.
At ops.org.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just shooting that in our Slack channel so I don't forget it.
Educational, but, it's aligned in the curriculum. and stuff,
Yep.
so. All right, thanks.
Yeah, I'll make that connect.
I'm gonna trip this door, is that all right?
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Hey, see ya. Sweet, Doug. I'll click through yours right now.
It doesn't look good.
Haha. All right, x-axis works, y-axis works, dimension works, parameter 1 updates, clicking the state updates. So I think the only thing you're missing is that go-to URL, that second dashboard action.
I was just gonna ask you that because let me share my screen real quick.
Yeah.
Is it state or states?
That's weird. Go ahead and backspace out of that. Just backspace out of the state, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
And then if you click insert, does it give you a state option? Okay, that's fine. Close out of this. I think I know what to do actually, which I didn't know for the last couple. Go ahead and close out of this and go to your map sheet.
Okay.
Go ahead and go to the sheet itself. Yep. Go and just, you have, state/province. Interesting. Yours is titled something slightly different. Okay. Go back to dashboard. Go to your dashboard actions where you just were. That. So I think it's in where it says state. I think yours was actually called state/province.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Looks like I just edited it.
Oh yeah, that should work. Good call. Boom. There we go. So now if you click into that, go and just.
I'll save it.
Yeah, I'll check it on my end. Now if I go in and refresh this. Boom, working perfect. All right, you're good to go. I will make sure that Nate mails you your certificate. Otherwise, thank you very much and awesome job.
Thank you. I'm here helping Paloma.
Mm-hmm.
She can't get hers, so I think we had to update our Chrome. That's why it wouldn't let me. So she made her breakout. She got the parameters. She got the calculated field. She put the breakout into the detail, but nothing else is showing up. And she does have the X and Y axis on rows and columns.
So do you just have one bubble there still?
She has two bubbles.
Oh, okay. So go ahead and click on the dimension parameter or whatever and make sure that that's showing.
Show parameters, yeah.
Yes, showing.
And then if you click into a few different options, does it update?
Click on
which one?
On category.
Category.
Any other one?
No.
It updates. It just doesn't like a few bubbles. Nothing like mine earlier.
Well, what if you click on like subcategory?
Click on subcategory. One
Just
bubble.
What about? I mean, what options are there?
So on the she has subcategory, category, ship mode, product name. Oh wait, what's that right there?
This,
Yes, that's
the
showing.
product name.
Yes, that's showing you something. And then
Yeah,
click
so it sounds like there may just be one that's broken. Which is the one that just gives you one bubble? Was it subcategory?
so click on the breakout. So product name gives you bubbles. Does category give you bubbles? Two bubbles.
Two bubbles.
Ship mode.
Ship mode.
3,
4.
4, and then
the
Subcategory.
subcategory, just one.
Okay, so
And I
click
think-
into your
remember
your
I told you
calculated
Oh,
field.
sorry.
What was that?
If you click into your calculated field, I'm guessing subcategory is probably just misspelled like slightly differently than what you have over in the option. If they're all working except for that one, then that means everything's set up correctly. Is there like a punctuation issue or capitalization?
I think you missed the combo. I mean the
We're at the
so go to breakout,
mhm.
the calculated fields. Edit that.
So it's category.
Okay, so your subcategory.
Oh, it's supposed to be sub.
However you have it spelled here.
Okay.
No, that's category. Your subcategory is down here. So que tal eso?
Okay.
Right now, apply it. Okay. See, so now it's better because you had it spelled wrong.
Wow. Not even spelled wrong. I
Oh, you
just
made
have
it.
that little. Okay.
And then everything else works.
It looks like yeah.
Perfect. Sounds like it's working.
Yeah, so now you have to do it to your dashboard and
Okay. You go to the dashboard and do the.
add actions and all that.
Yeah, the last two actions should go pretty quick.
So, look at dashboard. It's this one. And then if it'll be easier if you name your sheets, or you can just whatever you know. Yep. No. Quítalo. Yeah, but again, and split between these two. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna go up to your dashboard. And then go to actions. Okay, there. So then you click on add action.
Oh, is this to the?
No. You gotta go to filter.
Charlie, I think I'm struggling with one thing.
Okay.
To be done.
Yeah. Do you want to go and share your screen?
Yeah, I joined on my PC, so it says I'm backstage. If you're able to add me.
Oh yeah. It says you need to connect a mic or cam before I can add them.
Of course it does, which I don't have any of that set up on this.
Okay. That's fine. Let's try talking through it.
So basically, where I'm struggling is the title for the chart,
Okay.
and specifically when we get to the parentheses, it's
Oh yeah.
the state label. So when it shows like,
Yeah, like in mine, like on
Mhm.
Nebraska, it shows for the state of Nebraska.
yeah, I'm struggling there.
Okay.
It's showing null for me right now.
Well, mine's actually, I just realized mine's broken too. I'm not sure why it's showing none by none. So I will fix mine and show you how to do yours.
Okay, cool.
So, did I just title these wrong or something?
Because what mine ended up doing, if I can get my full screen, is the filter, the action filter it created, it's action parentheses metric label comma state instead of state.
I think that's what was happening with mine too, actually. If you go into here, you should be able to hit the insert button. And do you see something down below that says like metric label state or just state?
I see. So I'm able to find the action parentheses metric label comma state.
What if you click on that? Does that work?
Enter that, apply. Still giving me it's giving me null as a response. Like it's trying to fill in for both of those. Which I'm not sure why it ended up creating an action that is listing both of those.
Yeah. Okay. If you go to your dashboard, do you have them both side by side?
I do.
If you click into a state, does it update?
It just keeps giving me null.
I
know, right? Fun.
But the actual filtering and stuff is working?
Yeah, everything else is working.
Okay.
Specifically that subtitle that's giving me grief right now.
The only thing I can think. So what is your action filter say, like right here?
So mine says action, which is what I was saying, action metric label and then states.
So I wonder if go back to your dashboard actions.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. And go into your filter.
Right.
Go ahead and change on the filter where it says all fields. Choose selected fields.
Okay.
And then source field, click to add right here.
Yep.
And go ahead and click in and just do state.
State, yeah.
And then hit OK. And then real quick, make sure that it still works from a filtering perspective.
All right. So, okay, now it's changed it. Now I need to enter a new field into the title.
Yep. Now, hopefully, you should have
state. There we go. That fixed it. Yep.
Cool. That's weird. So you must have just got something extra in there somehow that was throwing an error.
Okay. Weird, but cool.
Cool.
That's what I figured it was the issue with an action. But then I was like, well, I went back and rewatched the video, and I was like, I did it click for click, so I wasn't sure. How it would end up doing that. But fair enough. Okay, I think mine's ready to be submitted then.
Go ahead and shoot me the link. Boom, I'm clicking through yours right now. It looks fantastic.
Charlie, quick question. Sorry to bother you.
No bother.
How can I get this to look the entire screen? It just looks.
Yeah, so what I typically do is in my dashboard. Are you able to see my screen right now?
Yep.
In the dashboard size, I think by default, it gives you guys something really weird, like a range or something. I always click on fixed size. And then my go-to is just clicking in and choosing like generic desktop or generic browser or something like that. But then you can actually go ahead and mess with the like width and the height to make it whatever size you want it to be.
Oh, I see. That looks way better. Okay. Sweet. Thank you.
Yep.
Totally missed your Slack message earlier.
Oh, all good.
Coincidentally, was able to talk to you after that. All right, cool. All right, just shot you the link.
Perfect. Oh, I love the image that you tossed in there.
Thank you, thank you. It is my family's pinball company.
Oh, really? Sweet.
We sell brand new pinball machines as well as speaker upgrade kits and other fun add-ons you can throw into your games. Speaker wise, it's kind of like imagine upgrading a sound system in your car. Do that for pinball machines.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, and I build all those kits.
Oh, really?
So, yep, plenty of pinball machines around the world have speakers in them that I built, so it's pretty cool.
That's really cool. And we're uploading this to YouTube, so pinballpro.com gets a few shout outs. If anyone has watched 3 hours and 20 minutes of this YouTube video, hit my guy Connor for all your pinball needs.
Absolutely. The very end of the video.
Cool. This looks fantastic. I'm gonna toss that in here.
So I ended up doing floating containers for the dashboard. Okay. Is that the proper way to do it?
You know, it's like a classic argument, like Chevy versus Ford, Python versus R, floating versus tiled.
Because tiled was giving me grief, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, it's I think it's one of those things that no matter which one you kind of pick, once you get used to it, you're going to think it's better and you're going to think the other one's hard. So like I've used tiled my whole life. And so like I'm able to do some pretty fancy stuff with like horizontal containers inside of vertical containers, inside of vertical containers, inside of horizontal containers, and get everything to look exactly the way I want. Other people think that that's too hard, and the floating is definitely easier out of the gate because you can just drag stuff exactly where you want it.
Gotcha.
I think I'm a little too like OCD and need stuff to line up perfectly, which is like why I use the tiled, but also sometimes with the tiled it's hard to get stuff to line up perfectly. And like,
yeah, I was looking at your example and I was trying to throw all the tile containers in there and I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to get this.
Yeah. I mean, the example that you sent across, like I definitely can't tell that this is floating instead of tiled. Like it looks the same.
I started with like a couple horizontal ones and then like the title for the profit margin by state and then also like the filters on the sides, I threw those into the floating ones just so I can move them around a little bit easier. But I started by throwing the charts in the horizontal container and then from there I worked around them. But,
so we're just taking some notes. Cool. Well, that is all the links. Connor, Doug, Paloma, I will make sure that Nate sends you guys your certs. They're sitting right beside me here, so I'll toss them on his desk. Otherwise, thank you guys very, very much for a great class, and thanks for grinding out on this last assignment until we wrapped it up. They all look great. Best of luck in your SQL course on Monday. Same time, same place. I think Nate still probably needs to set up the Slack channel, but I'll make sure he does that. Best of luck to you guys. I've enjoyed it.
Thank you. Good night.
Have a good night, guys.
Really appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you. Have a good night.